Welcome to week 4 in History and Systems of Psychology. In this lecture, we're going to learn about German psychology and some of the pioneers who helped establish psychology as an independent field of study in the late 1800s. We will learn about 3 different groups of German pioneers. The first group tried to use math to explain the mind. Wundt is considered the father of psychology, and the third group studied memory. Let's start with a brief overview of the pioneers we will learn about in this lecture, as well as the zeitgeist of the times. Here's a list of some of the most important German contributors to the field of psychology. The first 3 individuals were active in the early 1800s. The next 4 individuals you see here were active in the mid to late 1800s. This list is by no means an exhaustive list. There were many more Germans who contributed to the field. The important thing to note is that psychology was born in Germany, not in the United States, not in England. It was born in Germany. In the early 1800s, Germany was a popular place to go to college. There were plenty of universities open at the time. In fact, Europeans from all over the region moved to Germany to go to some of their very prestigious schools. These institutions promoted the scientific method. If you remember from our previous lectures, this is about the time, the 1700s and the 1800s, this is about the time that the church begins to lose power and the scientific community begins to take hold as the primary way of exploring the world and trying to answer the questions we have about the world. So on the tails of this transition, we have German institutions promoting the scientific method. They called this philosophy Wissenschaft. There are no women present in this particular lecture. One of the reasons for that is because women were not allowed to attend college until the mid to late 1800s. And this was true both in the United States as well as in Germany.